introduce yourself?
My name is Rimi. I make music. Listen to it if you freaking want to, and if you don't, you can lick my balls.
What sort of music genre do you think you mostly stick with?
Um, Pop, I guess, because I do sing. I would like to get more into rap.
What genre is your album then?
I don't know, I wanted to be it was influenced by, 2010s pop, like EDM pop at, nighttime, but something like you'd make in your bedroom. As long as it's giving, nostalgic old EDM vibes, then I'm happy.
When did you start making this album?
I was 14 when I started writing the songs, and the last song I wrote was at 16. But throughout, at the same time, I was also producing the album and all that stuff. So, yeah.
So then you learned singing, playing instruments, writing, and producing at the same time then?
I don't want to be a show off, but yeah, I did, okay? I didn't have friends at school, so I spent my time just learning stuff by myself.
So, which one do you think you're the best at then?
I don't know, I'm really experienced with writing, I guess. I mean, I do a lot of other things like drawing, but also writing, because I guess I do different types of writing. I do want to go to university for screenwriting and theater, but obviously screenwriting, so it's more than just songwriting, and I can write anything. I'm just a really good writer. I take pride in that the most, I guess.
So, who inspired you to learn all these skills at the same time?
Well, who pushed me to make this album in my own room was actually Donald Glover, Childish Gambino himself, because I discovered his first ever mixtape. No, his first one was when I was born, actually. But then 2 years later, he made his own in his own room with pirated FL Studio, and I was like, I can fucking do it. You know what? The music out here, it's so bad. It's all stupid. It's so stupid. So I was like, why don't I just bring the old times back? And of course, with writing, I guess. Why am I sounding like that? Like writing, I guess. Anyways, with writing, the queen herself, the queen of everything, Nicki Minaj. Okay, the queen herself. She is the best writer. Her and Donald Glover, I mean Childish Gambino, are my favorite writers. I think they're the best writers. They inspired me the freaking most, and yeah. With singing, Ariana Grande heavily.
So, do you have any sort of regrets about how all of this went down?
I wouldn't say regrets, but I did make this album at home where obviously people wanted to sleep, and I was also really insecure. I was so scared to get out there. I'm scared doing this interview now, but since I didn't want to annoy anyone, I was only allowed to have one take per day. So that's why my stuff sounds delayed on the song sometimes. Not because I'm bad at it, but it's because okay, I only had one chance. And that's also one of the reasons it took so long, because I couldn't just redo this and redo this. So I only was allowed one take a day, just literally just one. And I had to do everything in one go. But I guess it helped me just practice for the future, because when I do stuff in the future, I'll take much quicker because I'm experienced in taking things in one go. I mean, well, look at this video. I mean, yeah, do I sound enthusiastic enough? I don't know, but yeah, I'm really scared. But yeah, life is fun.
Is there any insider information about the album that you would like us to know?
Um, Obviously, you could listen to the album anywhere, preferably on an iPod, an old iPod. But the chronological, it has a story. It's like my mind all encapsulated in one project, and it's all in order of the order my thoughts go in, and it's like an all-nighter. That's why in the picture of the album cover, I'm in like my room and it's nighttime, and it's an all-nighter. And at the end of the album, it's like a song that sounds kind of not like the rest of the album, because it's like wake up, and there's like little things that say like wake up, and it's like at the beginning it's like don't wake up, but it's like, oh, I can't sleep. And yeah, this whole album is just an all-nighter, and you're just really sitting with your thoughts. That's what summer was like for me every day when making this album. So if you want to get into my mindset, listen to this all night. But I mean, obviously an all-nighter is like 6 hours, and this album's like what, 1 hour. But yeah,
What are your plans for future albums?
I don't know, because they change a lot, but I know I want them each to have a theme that correlate with each other. I don't want to let too much stuff out, but at the same time, in between albums, I kind of want to release like those mixtapes with like unreleased songs, because I write too much, and I guess I can't make an album that's too long, or I guess I could save songs for the future, but it's like what's crucial about these songs is because it's in one time period. So yeah.
I see that you have really nice nails. Could we see them real quick? Oh my
These are my
goodness.
nails.
That's so cool.
They were done by my lovely older sister. Follow her on IG, on Instagram, at blinged out princess. I say blinged out, and she's like, why do you say that? But I say blinged, because you know, Blingy, the website. But yeah.
I see they have a very interesting, unique aesthetic. So, and the
My
most
hair.
vibrant, yeah, the most vibrant part of you is probably your hair. Do you have a story behind it?
My hair. I feel like I should have come more prepared, because I could write a whole book about it. But to be honest with you, as a teenager, I was going through an identity crisis, and I was like, what the heck do I make my hair? I actually don't know. And I thought purple would go bad with all of my outfits. Well, you never know until you like actually try it, because you see it on other people, but you don't see it on yourself. And life is fun. I've had many hair colors before this one. I guess I chose purple because I really love Ariana Grande. I love the character Cat Valentine. And so she had red hair, and I was like, what's close to red? And close to red, it's like purple. It's purple. So I was like, why don't I do purple? But originally I wanted to do like pastel purple, but then I was like, why would I do that? But then I was like, you know what, no one's ever done purple hair before, so I'll be the first to like get it out there. Purple hair is cool. Okay, I don't really know the story. I didn't actually want purple hair, but like, yeah.